goes a sight for my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight for my soul. There goes a sight for my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight for my soul. I think it's all angels just walk by. I think it's all angels just walk by. I think it's all angels just walk by. I think it's all angels just walk by.
Hey guys, so I'm just gonna plop down in Trevor's room for a second and talk to you guys about some stuff. So first of all, this is going to be a weekend vlog. I want to start documenting our weekends just because the weather's getting nicer and hopefully we'll be doing more stuff. So I want to start filming and just documenting our memories. So this, I'm going to do it on the weekends. I probably won't film much during the week, but weekends I'm going to try to film and then I'll upload it at some point during the week. Second, today is Sunday and this whole past week, Trevor did not go to school and he's not going to school pretty much all next week. He will go back on Friday. So he's missing 9 days total of school. I will tell you why. So Monday he woke up and he said he had a headache. So I took his temperature and it was 103. And we have like the ear thermometer, so I always check both of them because they usually are off a little bit. But so one ear was 103 and then the other ear was 101. I don't know which one was more accurate, but either way, they're both fevers, and so I kept him home from school. So like an hour later, I took his temperature again in both ears, and it was like 100, and then another hour went by, and they were like both 99. So he basically had a fever for like an hour. Well, like after he woke up. I don't know if he had a fever while he was sleeping, but once he woke up, it was like an hour fever and then it was gone. But either way, he had to stay home from school. I called his school nurse and she said that because of the fever, like being so high, he's got to have a doctor's release before he can go back to school. So I called the doctor and then the doctor said because his fever was so high, he needs to have a COVID test. And because of the headache, that's like another symptom. So we did like a video conference or like a video appointment with a nurse, and she talked to me. I told her Trevor's symptoms, and then she talked to Trevor, and he mentioned that his throat hurt when he coughed, which I didn't hear him cough at all that whole morning, but apparently his throat hurt when he coughed. So she said, well, while we're at it, since you're coming in for a COVID test, we will go ahead and test you for strep too. So we went in at like 4:30. He got a COVID test and a strep test. They said we would hear back from the COVID test that night, but they were also going to send it out just like in case. And the COVID test, they were going to send that out instead of doing the rapid because they wanted it to be more accurate or whatever. So they sent that out. We weren't going to hear about that till the next day. So that was day one. So then, and so they called back and said the strep test was negative. So that was day one. Then day two, so Tuesday, he felt perfectly fine. No symptoms, nothing. So they call with the COVID results and they were positive. So he has COVID. Wednesday, I can't remember if it was Tuesday or Wednesday that they called back, but one of those days they called back and said the strep test that they sent out came back positive. So he has COVID and strep. Like, none of this I can believe because he just wasn't acting. He's had strep before, and it was, like, severe. Like, he couldn't swallow, he couldn't eat, couldn't drink, like, just, he had swollen, like, lymph nodes, and he had none of that this time. I don't know if I believe that he has strep. But anyways, so then Wednesday, so day 3, he was fine all day long, no symptoms. That night, he took a bath, and he threw up in the bathtub. He said, so, like, leading up to that, his stomach never hurt. Like, he didn't feel sick at all. It just, like, came out, he said. So, that was day 3. So, I don't know if I can really call that a symptom or whatever. Like, I guess it is, but I don't know if it was just from, I don't know what it was from. Thursday, so day 4, he was fine. Never complained about anything. Friday, day 5, he said he had a headache in the morning. That was about it. He was fine the rest of the day. And we are currently on day 7, and still he's fine. So he really hasn't had any symptoms since like day 3 when he puked. But then me, I had like a headache for about 4 days, and I was super tired. I had some like muscle body aches. I don't know if it was COVID or not. I called the doctor, and they said that they always just assume that everybody in the household is going to get it. So there's really no need for getting a test. You might as well just assume that you have it. So I really don't know if I had it or not, or if I have it or not. And I'm already like, we're both already quarantined, so nothing really is changing. So yeah, Trevor's got till next Thursday to be quarantined, and then he goes back to school on Friday. So he is doing virtual learning at home, and boy, let me tell you, it's so fun. Just kidding. But yeah, so that's my update for you guys. And while I'm in Trevor's room, I just want to show you. So this is a totally different topic. Just want to show you something that I do with his bed. So he used to wake up in the middle of the night with like, because he would wake up cold, and the covers would be like, the blankets would be on the floor, the covers would be all off. So I know they sell those, I think they're called Beddies. There's like other brands too, but where like the blanket zips to the sheet, but they're like super duper duper expensive. I don't know, like over $100 for a set. So I bought a 2-person, it's a 2-person sleeping bag. So it's a double sleeping bag. And all I did was put the bottom half, I put the bottom half under his mattress, like on both sides, just completely under. And then all you do is zip, there's a zip over on that side, it zips up. And then you just tuck them in, and then just zip up the side, and look at that. His blanket stays on him all night. He doesn't get cold. He doesn't wake up. So yeah, that's my little hack for all you moms out there, if you have that same problem. And you don't want to spend a lot of money on those expensive bed things. So.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Playing Roblox.
Trevor's playing Roblox. So that's pretty much what he's been doing all weekend. He's bored. It's kind of nice outside, but he doesn't have his friends. He can't play with his friends